Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ZSR and welcome to the Wind Waker Randomizer bi-weekly fun race. Today we have something special, and it's gonna be a funny fun race. It's gonna be a minigame marathon, a randomizer with everybody having all the items and just rushing through the minigames that the game has to offer. So there's not much more to say than sploosh. Let's go. Let's dive onto the layout and let's say hi to our two commentators, to Melon and to Tuba. Take it away.
As you heard today, our fun race is a minigame marathon, and I play golf, the boating course minigame, at least one game of Sploosh Kaboom, one auction, the piggy sitting minigame, which is something that I know several runners had to look up because it's not very often that you see or play that one, because I think all it gives you is money. The spectacle barrel shooting minigame, the fish acupuncture minigame, and the cabana slide puzzles. So this is going to be a lot of fun today.
Yeah, definitely. I'm super excited for the slide puzzles.
The slide puzzles were probably the main reason I decided to do this today.
Understandable.
Yeah. I was telling some people, I've been trying to get a way to get these slide puzzles in for a long time, because it's such a cool feature of the game that you just never see, because we always just try and race Randomizer to get the items and beat the game, and you're not going to get any items off of slide puzzles.
Which is unfortunate.
It would be cool to see. It would be cool to see like a custom reward.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having some issues with the restream. Currently trying to figure out what's going on, but like everything is buffering like crazy.
No worries, Trez. We can continue to vamp while we get stuff figured out. Yeah, it's the same thing with the boating course minigame and the piggy sitting minigame. And the fish acupuncture minigame, because all of them are minigames that are in the game that don't have a randomized item behind it. They just give rupees. Or just a fun little extra thing that were added. So I figured this sounded like a fun thing to just kind of put everything together and have fun doing. And also in the spirit of spoiler log, where you follow a route and try and execute it at the best as possible, I figured this would be appropriate now that we are starting the SGL 2021 Wind Waker Randomizer Spoiler Log Tournament, which just went into groups.
Yeah, that's going to be an exciting tournament coming up.
For sure. I'm super excited for it, because you take a look at all of the groups, and there's not a single group that isn't just stacked with good players.
Yeah. Some of these players are crazy good. Like,
Indeed.
all of them are crazy good.
Yeah. How many dungeons are required today for this specific fun race? None. They're going to be starting with all the items and just following a route to do all the minigames. In a typical race, you'd usually see 3 to 4 randomized between which ones. But the randomizer gives you options to play with or without dungeons, and if you play with dungeons, you can choose how many dungeons you play with if you select race mode. As we're getting set up and prepared, we're seeing some fun banter in the race room. I am enjoying looking at it. Someone tried to get another one of the racers with a Poppin' Gamer joke. Gotta love it. What's Poppin' Gamer? Not much. How about you? One of my favorites. I remember I quote unquote got Jarhead with that a while ago, and just one of my favorites.
Hey Tuba, do you know how the thief in Majora's Mask is called? That has like the hideout in the canyon.
Is it Sakon?
Suck on these nuts.
Oh my god, he got me! I can't believe it! Oh no!
Got him.
These jokes make my life, I swear. I love them so much. But yeah, it is still looking like we're just waiting on one runner. I believe they said that they were having some audio issues, but I'm not 100% certain.
So, Tuba, do the runners have to follow the pre-written route, or can they make their own?
Absolutely not. They can do it in whatever order they so choose. I provided a route that I felt was probably fairly optimized and safe, so that you can get skull necklaces for the piggy sitting minigame. But if they have other ideas, they can by all means follow any route that they choose. The only prerequisites is that before they enter Hyrule, they need to complete all of the given minigames.
All right.
And actually, and on that note, actually, I should mention that we're actually running this on the Randomizer app instead of our normal randomizer. And the reason for that is because some of the minigames require specific item requirements. For example, the fish acupuncture minigame requires all-purpose bait. The piggy sitting minigame requires skull necklaces. And I kind of wanted to make the route a little more streamlined so that they didn't have to take time to go buy bait or farm skull necklaces. So we used the Randomizer app, which Woofer ZFG recently took over and made some adjustments to it, so that we could place skull necklaces and all-purpose bait on the minigames that have actual item checks, so that it just streamlines the route a little more for all of them. And in addition, I also talked about some restrictions in having to beat the minigames. Some of the minigames, just beating the game would be a little too simple, I guess. So, for example, the boating course minigame, you could just sail through the boating course game and be done. In addition, I also considered doing something like start and do the Bido minigame once, instead of doing the entire side quest. And also only do one barrel shooting minigame. But just to add a little bit more complexity and a little more requirements instead of just go through and do things the bare minimum, I added some restrictions so that they had a little more to focus on than just go to a place, do thing, leave, etc.
So what are some of these restrictions?
So for the boating course minigame, the restriction is you have to finish the game with at least 60 rupees. There's, if I remember right, somewhere between 90 to 100 rupees in total. So it will not be too hard to collect 60 rupees on the drive.
Right.
The fish acupuncture minigame, where you shoot the fish with the bow and arrow, I made the caveat that you need to shoot the fishman with at least 6 arrows. Otherwise, you just start the minigame, shoot 10 arrows to the side, and be done. And then for other things, just to kind of set baselines, I said you need to win 1 game of Sploosh. Otherwise, you just go in, shoot 24 bombs, and leave.
Right.
Because that would technically be playing it. So, thus, win 1 game. Doesn't matter. You don't need to get under 20. So long as you win a game, you will get the prize, and that's what matters. Auction as well. You just need to win and complete 1.
And for slide puzzles, they have to complete all of them?
All 16. The slide puzzles will probably be the big crux of the run. We will see a lot of slide puzzles, probably all 4 of them doing it at the same time.
That's not something I'll complain about.
Absolutely not. They are a lot of fun. Right, but with that, it looks like we are off.
Starting on Dragon Roost Island. So it looks like most of our runners are going up to start the mail minigame.
Yep, the one of the new things that Woofer added in with the Randomizer is you can now choose a random starting location, which you could not do before. So I put them on Dragon Roost Island so that they could immediately go start the Bido minigame. And it looks like we have ZeldaSpeedRuns coming in with a party of 70. Thank you very much. And I hope that whatever race you came from went well. Cannot remember. I saw it in my live. Was it DDR? I feel like it was Uter DDR.
So we got Elijah with 25 and Jarhead with 27. Looks like Tanjo also got 27.
Yes, indeed. So how the Bido Mail minigame works is you need to get a certain amount of letters to start. There are 3 rounds before the bird will be replaced with Bido, and I believe it's you need 10, 20, and then 25, I believe are the numbers.
I think you're correct, yeah.
It's something like that. And yeah, it seems like Elena's capture is frozen. We have Elena's full stream up, and it looks like they and their timer are working just fine. It just looks like the capture is frozen, so hopefully that will be fixed soon. Oh, Jarhead with a clean 31. You love to see it. And
Tanjo also with a 31. Nice. So I believe, yep, Baito is there now for all 3 of them.
Yep. For the most part, you're not going to lose too much time on this unless you don't get over 25, because this is a timed section. So, no matter what, you're spending at least 30 seconds. You can't end it early. So really, at this point, it's just who can swag out the most and get the most letters. Looks like Jar is just going to stop at 25 and call her good.
Give those hands a break.
Yeah. Elijah with 29. Oh, Tanjo with a 33.
Wow.
That is correct.
I feel like
we have
Tanjo's
Elena back.
practicing.
I can see it. But it looks like Elena's capture is back. And it looks like they are making their way to get the Baito minigame started. Well, the actual Baito part of the Baito minigame started.
And it looks like our other 3 runners are heading over to flight control.
Yes, indeed. Now, one of the caveats of this is cheating at this using the bombs to get across is not allowed.
Ooh, so we actually get to see the actual game played.
Exactly. Because, you know, it's really easy to... Oh, and it looks like we have 2 people doing the fish mini game here. And if you wanted to know, a bottle is somewhere at 6 Reef. God knows where. We're not going to find it. I'll tell you that much. Now, the thing about this this minigame that we're seeing on Elijah's side, the Birdman minigame, is that the reason why we like to try and cheat at it is because it's sometimes very unforgiving. You can be going as fast as you want with double magic, and sometimes it just won't even matter. It'll just say that you did not make it. And we're going to see that from Elijah here. Unlucky wave placement. They made this minigame hard. This minigame is not easy.
I didn't catch how many each player got. I think Jar only got 5, though.
Yeah, I think that... Yeah, he's going back for it. Yeah. Yeah, he just held up the number 6 to the screen. So, it looks like Jar knows. And you can see the arrows still on the fish, which is so funny.
Oh, it looks like Tanjo has to go for it again as well.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, the fish is slippery. Like, It's real easy to hit once or twice, but that hitbox can be wonky sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, is also not something we see all the time. The wave's coming up to meet Elijah.
I think Jar just got 6.
I'm
not
I'm
sure.
going to assume...
I think so.
You only hit me 7 times. Yep, Jar got it. And Tanjo hit him 8. So
nice.
They are fine. And it looks like Elena is also going to take the time to do the fish acupuncture minigame. A little bit of synchronizing on my side, but...
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing. I'm a little bit behind, but...
Mm-hmm. Actually, that was a really smart thing from Jar's side.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
All right, Elijah got it that time.
Nice.
But yeah, jumping that far without pulling the leaf means that's more time that you spend going forwards without using magic.
Right,
So, that could end up being really crucial. Still gonna be close though. We'll probably need that jump slash boost. Nah, he's got it.
He's got it.
Tanjo though will be close.
So we got a first try for Jar, and I think Tanjo has it here.
We'll see.
Very close. Oh.
Kind of was late on the pull.
Oh no, he got a sploosh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Close. Very, very close. You hate to see it. I think pulling the sword like half a second earlier would have done it. Yeah, I think that strat by Jar to jump down and let the small cyclone take you back up a little bit. That was really good.
Yeah, definitely. So, the Orca minigame, how many times do they have to hit him?
100 times.
All right.
Yep, 100 without getting hit 3 times. If you do this 500 times, you get a check, or a check in quotations. It cannot actually be progression even in the normal randomizer. But the thing is, after near 500, you start to zone out a little bit. And if you fail around the 400 point, that's a lot of time that you just spent trying to get all that.
Yeah, definitely.
One of my favorites, one of my favorite clips out there is watching Jim fail on 499.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely unfortunate. But both Elijah and Jarhead are down to 1 heart.
Elijah a lot further than Jar though so far.
But Jar does have the acupuncture minigame done, while Elijah does not.
True. And Elijah finishes up with that.
Jar is also, well, I say this now. Jar is being a lot more risky than Elijah, though, taking the chance to use the parries. That scared me a little bit. But both Elijah done and Jar done, while Tanjo is getting started, and Elena is now at outset, so they are still very close. This all comes down to slide puzzles.
And Elena did do the fish acupuncture as well, so
yes,
she's got that on Elijah. But Tanjo
Elijah
and Jar
is the only one. Yeah. So really, could be anyone's game at this point. Still, we are still very early on. Also, another thing that I specifically said is you are not allowed to cheat at golf. You must actually play the game, throw all 3 of the nuts into the holes. All right, Tanjo is done with Orca. Getting another skull necklace, which will be needed for the piggy sitting minigame. Tanjo taking advantage of the fact that they started with all items and equipping the hero's charm. Looks like Elena is playing it a little safe for these last few hits.
Understandable. Don't want to waste the time there.
Yeah, cannot and will not blame them. Alright, so next up we've got the boating course minigame. Looks like Elijah still has not done fish acupuncture yet. Just probably has had some bad fish RNG and wants to see if he can get any better.
Might be saving it for Windfall, since I believe that fish is always in the same spot.
That could be. And yep, the big caveat for the boating course minigame is you need to finish with 60. And even if you bump into the barrel, you still get the rupee. So, wait, hold on, Tanjo. Okay, no, never mind. It just looks like he's getting trolled by the third hole. I thought he was lining up to skip. Should be able to make this one work, though. Not like that, though. Looks like Elena's doing fish acupuncture again. Maybe they didn't get... maybe they didn't get 6.
Yeah, I didn't see what number they got.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Jar has 61 rupees and is about done with boating course. Had a very, very quick way through. It's going to end with 81 even.
I love that little thing at the end of this.
Yeah, it's so
course.
good. I love it so much. Right, it's one of the reasons I wish we had randomized noises.
Yeah. Elijah got his 61. Tanjo finished up golf.
And Elijah running into another green rupee barrel. One thing about having Swift Sail in SD is you're really not supposed to have it, because I think it was an HD inclusion. So sometimes some wonky things can happen.
Second place. I don't think boating, like, the boating race doesn't have, like, an actual item to it. I think you, like, do you even get a prize for that in the vanilla game?
Yeah, no. The only thing that you get out of doing the boating course minigame is the rupees that you collect during the actual thing.
Yeah, so I don't think there's really anything that you could randomize for that.
Yeah. Maybe some code wizards could figure something out. Because I would love to have it be like a Ocarina of Time horse archery kind of thing, where you need to get a certain amount of rupees and you can get a check.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like Jar is about to win his first auction, or the only auction that he needs, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. The fun thing about the auctions is there are 4 of them, and you can choose whatever to be on them with the Randomizer app. So I just put 4 random charts. I think the 5 rupee auction is the Tingle chart. Oh, and I know that the Great Fairy chart, the Big Octo chart, and the Secret Cave chart are the other three. I just can't remember which ones are which. All right, Tanjo finishing up the voting course minigame with 83 rupees.
And it's time for Sploosh on Jar's end.
Indeed. We've already found the 4. But the 2 and the 3 are as elusive as ever.
I think I'm a little behind.
Maybe. I could also try refreshing. I might be ahead. Alright.
Alright, Jar has 2 out of 3. Oh. Okay, it just buffered.
Yeah.
2 out of 3
And
squids.
Jar has 2 out of 3.
Oh no.
Oh, it just bounced back for me. I don't know if it did for you.
Yeah, it did.
All right, refresh number 2 coming in. If Jar finishes while I'm refreshing, I'll just assume he cheated. All right, no.
That too long squid is always so difficult.
It's always the too long. The too long is always problematic. Oh, but we see Jar getting the 2 squid there.
Nice.
Just needs the 3 now, with a lot of boards still open. Oh,
Jeez. My stream is jumping around all over the place.
got it with exactly 24. Well done,
Nice.
Jar. Alright. Looks like Elijah is also on Sploosh. Just needs the 2. Oh, it's a 1 and 3. It's a 1 and 3. Oh, come on. Ah, unlucky. So close. You hate to see it. You love to see it, but you hate to see it.
For some reason, too, but I think we keep getting desynchronized. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
How
Elijah
to
just
fix
jumped back to the. Elijah just jumped back for me. Sounds like comms are ahead. I could try refreshing a 3rd time. Oh yeah, and just jumped ahead for me. Well, things are happening. That much is certain.
I'll refresh as well, just to be sure.
For me, Jarhead just started the hide and seek minigame. One that you used to see all the time. But anymore in Season 4, you don't really see it with the short side quests turned off.
Anjo using a strat for Sploosh here that's not treating him too well. And Elijah looking for that too long one. And he got it! Yay!
Let's go!
Just barely, but we got there. Jar
crawling up to the pig. not doing the anger the pigs strat that I'm sure we're gonna see Tanjo at least attempt. They give you a full 2 minutes for this piggy sitting minigame, so getting Ivan while making your way to the third pig is actually a really smart move by Jar. And you could honestly probably, if Ivan wasn't such a bad kid, you could probably also try to get the third kid. Yeah, it looks like Jar. Oh no! Oh, just gonna do a mini pig eat before getting this kid down. I really like this from Jar though. Ooh.
Yeah, this is interesting.
I don't know if you saw it, but the pig was actually in the angry state. Was not happy about being lobbed from up there, I guess. All right, this should be good for Jar. Plenty of time, right? Yeah, got the rupees. It's all good. The pig got mad again.
Yeah, I think that pig is like always mad if you pick it up.
Ah,
That's the
gotcha.
thing.
I could see that now that I think about it. Right, we got Tanjo starting hide and seek. Elijah in the middle of piggy sitting. Or I guess just now starting it. Oh,
Jar
yeah, I
finishing
saw.
both.
I'll go for it.
Oh, no, you're good.
It was
So
that
Jar
another skull
grabbed
necklace.
another skull necklace? I'm not sure what that's for.
That's funny. That was randomized.
Oh, really?
I only put skull necklaces on Birdman, Horseshoe, and the first game of Sploosh. So that
Nice.
fourth one is actually completely randomized. That's funny. We see Tanjo losing the pig into the abyss. Unfortunate commentator curse.
Jar now at the barrel minigame? Is
Yep.
there an actual name for this minigame?
I believe it's just the barrel shooting minigame. That's just what it's called on the tracker. But if you really want, you can just call it Sploosh, but without the RNG, but with the Resident Sleeper. So how this minigame works that you can kind of exploit, you can see that Jarhead is going in increments of 5 degrees each. That's because the barrels will always be within the 5-degree radius. So if it's on 43 or on like 47, you'll get it with 45.
Tanjo is not happy with this pig.
No, the pig isn't happy with Tanjo either from the looks of it. And this kid just being so rude. But it looks like Tanjo got all the pigs together first before starting the minigame.
Maybe?
Oh, well, he just went back in time for me, so.
Oh no.
That's not a trick that's supposed to be used in Wind Waker. Although it does look like all of the timers of the runners from here are synced up again, so hopefully that's a good thing.
Hopefully.
Oh, this pig is taking hits from Tanjo. It took like 5 hits just to get him angry. Get bonked. These pigs are out for blood. Danjo, less than a minute to get the other two pigs to him. Not doing the sneak up on the pig strats that we saw Jar doing. Right, Elena finishing up hide and seek on my end. I say on my end because God knows where it's actually on Restream.
Yeah. It looks like Jar is now heading to do these slide puzzles.
We have our first person getting ready for the slide puzzles. And with the Cabana Deed, no need to do the skip. Although, fun fact, if it wasn't for someone pointed out how not smart I am, they would have had to do it. Because in order to get the fish to have enough hints, I originally did shuffle the delivery bag and the Cabana Deed because I put the Cabana entrance into the top G entrance.
Oh.
However, it does not work like that. The actual labyrinth is at top G, but not the slide puzzles that we need to go to. So, just a little bit of a blunder on my part.
Jar is halfway completed with the first puzzle. Looks like he's getting there.
Just needs to get that tuft of hair over. Right.
I think he's got it. Yeah,
There we
there
go.
it is.
Do you wish to quit? Don't.
That's one down. 15 more
One
to
down.
go.
Oh God, I'm just now realizing, can you imagine if Rupee Sanity on DVM included the rupees that came out from the butlers behind? The absolutely loaded slide puzzles. Yeah, slide puzzles will be the big part of this run. Because there are a total of 16 of them. And in between each one, you have to leave and reload the room. And a 4x4 slide puzzle is not always the easiest thing to try and solve. As you can see the conglomerate of our sister arrow on screen. But you can see the strat that Jarhead is going for is slowly building one row at a time, which is really working out. He's just flying through these puzzles. Yeah, there is a total of 16 puzzles. It is a lot. And definitely will be what... we're going to see all four runners converge at the puzzles. We're going to have quad puzzles. Because I think it's probably going to take about a half hour-ish, maybe a little less, to get all 16 done.
Depends on how good the runners are at slide puzzles, I guess.
Yes. It is a skill.
It's one of those things, though, that, like, once you get a rhythm for it, it moves a lot faster.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, building up from the bottom seems to be really working out for Jar.
Hmm.
As we have Elijah now in and working on his first one. Only a difference of about 2 3/4 slide puzzles. As much of a time measurement you can make out of that.
Hmm.
We now have the slide puzzle of Linebeck at the barrel shooting minigame stand, as the other two are currently at the barrel shooting minigame stand. It's a beautiful sight to see.
Yes.
And Elijah done with the first slide puzzle as well.
Oh wow, you're quite a bit ahead of me again then.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, interesting. Danjo and Elijah are like 30 seconds ahead of Elena and Jar for me. Interesting.
I'm not sure why the synchronization is off. I've never seen that be an issue before.
Well, you know what it calls for, right? Another refresh.
No.
Let's go.
Oh. Fair enough. Jar finishes up his fourth puzzle. He's a quarter of the way through now. And Elijah is starting his second.
Yeah, but after a refresh, they're all at the same time for me. With Jarhead currently a couple seconds into the fifth slide puzzle on Tetra.
You might be like a second or two ahead of me, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Perfect. It is always funny to me to see the kind of abominations you can make while trying to solve the puzzles.
Yeah, they can look pretty weird.
Yeah, for sure. It's always the best whenever it's like half solved as well. Because like then on the bottom half you have just a beautiful, like well thought out picture, and then the top just becomes like Picasso on every type of drug imaginable.
Yeah.
Right, but it looks like the Tetra slide puzzle is just now being finished for Jar on my end.
Yep. Same.
Awesome, and Elijah starting up the Tingle one, while Elena is just about to hookshot up the tree to get into Cabana.
Jar on the best slide puzzle now.
Hard agree. And if you disagree, I don't know what's wrong with you. Makar gang for life.
Also, this one is a little bit more complicated because of the large green background.
Yes.
It's a little confusing.
Yeah, this was one of the things that Jar had asked right before the race started. If it was considered cheating to have a reference photo while doing the slide puzzles, to which I said no because of situations like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because this Makar one is one of the more confusing ones, just because there's like 3 different slides that are just a block of green,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that bottom left corner and the second to bottom right. Like, how would you know where those are supposed to be? They could swap each other easily.
But if you don't have a reference image on hand, there is a reference in the cabana on the other side of the wall.
That is correct. You can take the time to quit out and look at it, or take a screenshot and just put it next to you.
True.
All right, and now we are on the worst slide puzzle.
Agreed. Although this one I think is my favorite for making weird faces with.
Agreed. A lot of the background is really vague and interesting to look at as well.
Yeah.
Like, pardon me. I will say, like, barring my my joke hatred for the bird out of the way, I do really like the colors of the background of this one.
Mm.
Jar is just flying through these, though. I believe that is the halfway point.
Yeah, I think Jar's been practicing those slide puzzles.
Practicing for a fun race, SMH.
See, the nice thing about slide puzzles, though, is that they're very mathematical.
That is true.
If you understand the math behind it, you can solve a slide puzzle no problem.
Mm-hmm. The problem is, I am a music major, so math is not my strong suit. I do
math
love.
Is just patterns, and music is patterns. It's fine.
Yeah, totally. I do love this one of Coral.
Yeah.
The different pieces of his face. it makes me chuckle. We do see all four runners have converged at these slide puzzles now for a little bit. Tanjo having a little bit of issue with this first one. Could be a bad omen.
Jar had a little bit of struggle there with the clouds, but he finished another one. And Tanjo got that first one completed. Elijah
Perfect.
Also making good time of these puzzles.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, all four runners are not that far apart from each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we're only like 40 minutes in, but...
So, after slide puzzles, what mini games do the runners still have to do?
This should be it, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. After the slide puzzle, because they've already done barrel shooting, they've done piggy sitting, they've won an auction, they've won sploosh, they've done the boating course, they've done play golf, they've done Orca 100, the Birdman minigame, and Bido Mail minigame. The only other thing that I considered adding, but opted not to because it's not really a minigame, is making a statue for Karlov. I decided not to add it because it is not indeed a minigame, but it would have been something to maybe add a little bit more time. But this was not meant to go any longer than like an hour.
Right, yeah.
Maybe an hour 15 at most. Just kind of a fun little thing.
Tanjo is so close with this one.
I know.
It's a little bit jumbled still, so I think he's a little confused, but he's so close.
No.
He keeps rotating them.
Oh man. If only those two were swapped.
Yeah. No, Tanjo, no. There
Perfect.
we go.
There we go. Alright. And meanwhile, during that entire fiasco, Jar finished up an entire grandma slide photo. But it's okay. I think the background of this one might be giving... Oh, just kidding. Elijah getting it.
Yeah, he was having issue with some of the background slides, but
Mm-hmm. And now we have the Doc Bandom. One of my favorite characters just for the sole fact that he has a funny scream. And in one of the bingo fun races, like half of the people running had to Google who the guy was. I think it was the first bingo fun race. Because we had one of the rewards was take and store a picture of Doc Bandom.
yeah.
And everyone was like, who? Who's this guy?
Do they ever say his name in the game at all?
I don't know if potentially. I mean, people don't. I don't know how many people met him in their vanilla playthroughs.
Yeah, fair.
And we,
I don't know.
and
I
we
feel
really
like
don't say-
yeah. I feel like his name is like one of those like it's in the manual, like in one little tiny paragraph
Yeah.
off to the side sort of thing.
It's 2 pages away from Marco send Jahala to Valhalla.
Yeah.
Because I will lie, I didn't know his name until I started doing the bingo stuff. I legit just like I googled his name for it because I was like, oh, this would be kind of funny. So I'm not without I'm not judging here. I understand it completely.
Well, I'm just struggling with these clouds a little bit, but yep, there it is.
Yep, got it. Meanwhile, we in the time that Tanjo has gotten done with 2 puzzles, Elena's gotten about 5.
Yeah. Elena is moving quickly.
Elena's killing it. And the only reason I bring that up is because I was in Tanjo's chat earlier today, and Elena specifically asked Tanjo for strategies for solving the slide puzzles. and now the apprentice has surpassed the master. I think Jar only has 3 left. We will be done here very soon.
He's got 4 left.
4 left. I can count. Don't worry. Thank God these are never required ever. I mean, I'd be okay with a little bit of it. I wouldn't want to do all 16 for a check. In the same way that, like, if Orca 100 were to be the check instead of Orca 500, I might be a little more keen on doing it. But all 16 is definitely a fun race only kind of thing.
Yeah.
One is okay, but not all of them. I mean, I might be down to do, like, either 4 or 8 of them. 16 is a lot. And will only really be seen in a casual playthrough, a Cabana Slide puzzle speedrun, or a tuba fun race.
I don't know. I think we should have a tournament that is just slide puzzles.
I mean, hey, I'm sure there would be some people that would do real well with that. Interesting. I think this one started off for Jar with the bottom row already done. Unless he was sitting there thinking and I
Yeah,
looked away for a second.
I think you just missed it.
Rip. Because I'm not listening to the audio.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, that background
Yeah, that
causing
is...
Elena some issues here.
It looks real nice, but...
There she goes.
There we go. Yeah, it is a rough... It's rough when you're trying to solve a puzzle. All right, 2 more for Jar.
I think it's safe to say that Jar has a substantial lead at this point.
I would agree. There's one thing, though, that I wonder if he'll do. He may not, because he started with double magic. But this is Jarhead we're talking about, and he did start with a bottle. So I wonder if he will end up saving Grandma on principle.
I guess we'll see. Honestly, with how much later Elena started the puzzles after Elijah, and she's only 2 behind right now.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
That is some traction. And yeah, that's insane. I think we might have just found Elena's new hobby for them.
Elijah is so close on this one, but he's getting a little turned around.
Yep. Always just one piece.
Yeah.
It's so close, but then Grandma's left eye will be in the top right corner. And you just sit there wondering what went wrong. And we have a raid from ZSR3 with a party of 32. Welcome on in, raiders.
We are watching some very exciting slide puzzle action.
Yes, indeed. So
And
to kind of explain... Oh, go for it.
Oh, I was just going to say that I believe Jarhead is on the last one.
Yes. It's not over till the Helmarok crows. Which is kind of hard when his head is not attached to his esophagus.
I guess.
Yeah, to kind of explain what's going on for our raiders. This is a fun race, which is just kind of meant to be not a real competitive race, but just a race for fun. And what we're doing today is a minigame marathon where we go through all of the minigames that you don't normally see of our randomizer races, and we're just rushing through them as fast as we can. We did things like the piggy sitting minigame, the hide and seek minigame, fish acupuncture, sploosh kaboom, everyone's favorite. Oh, poor Tanjo. So close. And then we are ending it off with all 16 of the Cabana slide puzzles, in which Jarhead just finished.
You wouldn't happen to know at what time Jar started the puzzles, would you?
I know it was somewhere near the half-hour mark. Not sure how many minutes in. I don't believe it was before 20, though. Like 29 or before.
Alright. We'll have to retime it later or something. See how long it actually took him.
Mm-hmm. But with that, we have our first Hyrule dip. It's not looking like we are going to see a sub-hour today. Which, with all 16 slide puzzles, makes sense.
Yeah.
And it also does look like Jar did not opt to go get soup for Grandma. Might just be doing some double magic spoiler log practice. Also, Elena, I appreciate that. I saw what you just did there.
Oh, I missed it.
Take a look at the rupee count whenever the room loads.
Nice.
Very carefully collected just enough rupees to get that amount. Yeah, you cannot see it on the ZSR feed, but on the commentator page we have all things including face cams, and I saw a really big grin on Elena's face, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what happened, and I looked down and saw exactly what happened. Yeah, honestly, yeah, there's less than 3 puzzles separating Elijah and Elena right now. Like, they are 3 apart, but the grandma one is a little more solved.
Yeah, Elena has a system down for
Yeah.
sure.
I just watched that entire, like, the last, like, 30 seconds of that.
Yep.
That was big, because I know I would have continued on and just tried to solve, like, the third row from where they were at, but they actually wrecked it to get a specific piece into place, and then
Yep.
was just able to full rotate it. That was beautiful. And Tanjo finishing his 5th slide puzzle. Ooh, but Elijah solved this one really quick.
Yeah, that was pretty quick too.
Yeah, I am interested to see the dynamic between Elena and Elijah. Because I would say that this is Jarhead's race to lose at this point.
Yeah, definitely. He's already on Papa Ganon.
Yeah, he could probably take a couple deaths to Ganon, and it would still be close.
Yeah.
I almost made it time on the last Cabana slide puzzle, but who doesn't like getting a little PG practice in? We'll say I'm helping the runners out for the spoiler log tourney.
There you go.
That and trying to snipe the tail is a minigame in its own. Another really fast one for Elena. Unfortunately, with the spread of rupees, though, did have to destroy that 420 count. That was a nice shot by Jar. Hey, that was a pretty good PG-3. Couple whiff shots near the end, but nothing detrimental. And that third shot, weaving it behind the head to hit the tail, pretty nice. I think my favorite thing with the slide puzzles is whenever you have the top of the head completed on top of the body instead of the bottom of the head. Like the beetle that was on Elijah's screen just there.
Yeah.
It looks so silly. I love it so much.
With the struggle Elijah is having right now, Elena might be able to pick up a puzzle on him.
Yeah. It's getting close. He's got kind of an awkward piece in the top right corner right now.
Yeah.
Gotta get that one repositioned. Danjo has been struggling with the Makar one for a little bit now. Right. And we've been too busy talking about slide puzzles that we almost missed Jar finishing. GG's to Jarhead.
Just watching Elena try to work their way through this is
Yeah.
like you could tell that they are focused.
Yeah. They're trying to stay at least 3 to 5 steps ahead at all time. But we do have Elijah. Was able to finish up that puzzle that was giving him issues. So only has 2 left, while I believe Elena has 4.
Yes, I think you are correct.
So there's a little more than a 2 puzzle gap right now. All right, Tanjo taking a look at the top of Medley. Ah, all right, Jara, I see you. I see you. I don't know if it's if his feet has been frozen on ZSR side, but Jara is going to save Grandma now.
Of course.
Better late than never. So it's the best of both worlds. Got some spoiler log practice and a saving Grandma. Tanjo taking a quick quit, probably to take a look at the reference photo again. Yep.
Just finishing that Moblin puzzle very quickly.
Yeah. It does look like Elena's close with the Nico one, but just a couple not nice pieces to deal with here. If it was the saw in half photo, would have had it right there, but all right, there we go.
Who knows though? This Helmrock puzzle could be the breaking
decide
point for
everything.
Elijah.
Still very close.
Yes.
Looks like we got some audio from Elijah now, so some more indoors music with the sound of sliding puzzles. I'm sure you all missed it. I don't know, it kind of looks like Elijah's not having too many issues. Comcurse now having a slight issue with that second row. All right, there we go. But Elena is now the one that gave Elijah a little bit of trouble. It's kind of a scary photo. The hands coming out of the bottom of Beetle's head.
But Elijah has finished up his final slide puzzle now.
Indeed, will be making his way into Hyrule. And considering the level of execution that I know Elijah can have, barring any commentator's curses, I would say that this is a pretty sizable lead. Because as we all know, Elijah is very good at this game.
That is true.
Spitting straight facts, y'all. Elijah do be cracked. Tanjo finishing his 7th puzzle. What put Tanjo behind so much?
The puzzles.
The puzzles. Yeah. He was the last one to enter the puzzles as well. We could probably blame that a little bit on Uter. But the big thing overall has been puzzles. Like, I think he entered Cabana probably about a minute before Elena, and the differences of puzzles done does kind of show what has happened. Although Tanjo, I think he might start... oh, I might be speaking too soon here. No, I think a couple moves and he's got it here, right?
He should if he realized.
Okay, maybe I spoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's got the head and the horn backwards related to each other. Oh, there he goes. I think he fixed it.
Wait. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay. Yep. Okay. That is halfway done for Tanjo. 8 down, 8 to go. And it looks like this puzzle has not been as kind to Elena.
He just has those clouds that need to be swapped, and they'll get it. But
there's also the take a look at the bottom right.
oh no.
Yeah, I don't know if they've realized it yet.
Well, I didn't notice it until you pointed it out, so.
Yeah, exactly. But we do have Elijah entering PG now. Yeah, I think Elena realized the bottom part has been fixed. And that's all it took. The second that was fixed, everything else just fell right into place. Those reference images saved you real hard. Yeah, Tanjo has been kind of going back and forth between the reference photo on the other side of Cabana. So I think even like taking a screenshot of it and having it up to the side or something could have saved a little bit of time. Beautiful triple crit by Elijah. Yep, there's Tanjo going back to look at the reference image again.
Elena's on the last puzzle now. trying to figure out what all goes on the bottom here. This is another one of those puzzles where the
Half of
solid
the
color
images could
pieces.
go.
Yeah.
Yep. At least you kind of know where some of them have to go. You know that the beak's gonna be on the left side somewhere. It's just a matter of what angle. Yeah, I think Elaine is gonna go take a look at the reference. Yep. All right, we got Elijah climbing up the rope. We'll probably be done within the next couple minutes. It is soupless, just as it was for Jar and probably will be for the other two. But with 2.5 hearts, I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. Kind of close. I think the top two on the left and the bottom two need to be swapped around. I think the head needs to be in the second column.
Yeah, it does. There she
All
is.
right, there we go. All right. Should be looking at a GG from Elijah here in a second. Fast shot from Zelda. You love to see it.
Elena finishes
And
her
there we
last
go.
puzzle as Elijah kills Ganon.
Yep, so it is just Elena's Hyrule and Tanjo's half puzzles and Hyrule. GG's to Elijah.
So we need to make space.
So, sounds like we got some
where's her? Oh, there it is.
some Tanjo voice coming in. Love to hear it.
That. No. That.
Yeah, unfortunately, I believe both of our remaining runners do not have clean audio.
That. And then make room. Squeeze it out.
It is fun to hear the thought process, though.
I should probably focus on this ear piece. And then what goes up there? Where's the top of her hair? Right here. No, what? Oh, no, that's right. That's right. Thought it was a
I don't
rug.
even know if we need to be here anymore, Melon. Tanjo's doing our job for us.
Is that gonna work? No, I need to reverse it.
And we have a barrier broken for Elena. Just needs to climb the grand stair.
Oh, no.
Well, enter Ganon's tower, climb the grand staircase,
I think.
and take out both forms, well, all three forms even, of Ganon.
Oh no, wait, that missed.
I think
This
this
messes
grandma
up.
puzzle was the one that
No,
caused
like that. Yeah.
the most difficulties for all the runners there.
Did it go live again? Nice.
I would agree. Yeah.
This one seemed to be
It's so
the
close.
struggle.
It's just that earpiece.
Yeah, everyone was having trouble with that one.
Yeah, I think the big
No,
ones were
no.
Grandma, Orca, Medley. I feel like I remember Linebeck giving a couple issues as well, just because of some of the sky pieces.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think Beetle was the one that
Yes.
caused Elijah the most trouble, at least.
Hmm.
Okay.
Linebeck, you know what I mean.
Alright, I think we are, what? 10? 10 out of 16? Not bad. That's like 5 eighths of the way there.
Actually, don't. Isn't the Splooch Kaboom guy's name Linebeck? I'm like,
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Salvador.
they look so similar. Sag. I've called him Linebeck for like ever. Oh well.
Yeah, I think Linebeck was in Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah, he's the one from Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah.
Don't they have like the same face?
They look very similar.
Oh yeah, I see the differences now.
Arm. Make room.
Yeah, they have like the
space it
same
out.
face shape. I just didn't
That's not
remember
the
like
arm.
the facial hair
Uh-oh.
and the hair point.
Okay, this arm.
They're dressed similarly.
I think for me it was
Arms.
mostly the
Is it?
face shape,
Cat.
Mhm.
but I guess you could say that with like half the people
And
in the art style of these games.
True.
No, this ear probably goes in the corner, yeah.
That, and I've also not played Phantom Hourglass, so I've had this preconceived notion
No,
that they were
wait,
the
what?
same character, so we just won't talk about
Ear.
it.
This goes in the corner.
Also,
And that
I just want to talk
goes
about the fact that
there.
Elijah's comment is a paste bin of the route, which I
Goes there.
appreciate so much.
That goes there. Squeeze that out.
To try it, I would love to.
Oh, the ear
Uh,
probably goes.
A lot of the
First.
reasons I haven't, for one, right now, time. But second off, I never had the system for it as a kid. And I should probably not talk about the forbidden method on a restream.
Wait. No, that's not right at all. I like a technique for squeezing. Yeah, that works. That works.
Riveting commentary by Tanjo.
That and that, and then maybe Prage. Nice. Nope. Continue, please.
Wait, what happened, Elijah? DQ'd for having to go back to Windfall? Did you miss something that I just completely didn't even catch?
Yeah, I don't remember a second trip to Windfall.
Yo, Delexum, how's it going? What is up? Oh god, look at all the clouds in this one. It's going good. We're doing some sliding puzzles.
Oh, are you?
Okay, I gotta find the.
Did you
delivery
miss
bag.
something? I mean, it's a fun
There
race.
it
I'm not
is.
gonna be too overly like hard on things, but
And then where is that? Like that.
oh, didn't finish hide and seek and had to go back after barrel shooting. I didn't even notice. If so long as you finished it, that's what matters. You didn't have to you didn't have to follow the route to a T.
That. That. And then I need body.
That makes a lot of sense, Elijah. Yeah, I have done very similar things. But so long as you finished it, which from the sounds of it you did, that's all that matters. There's the route was a suggestion and nothing more. Just so long as you finish the requirements.
Or does that look right? That kind of looks more right. I honestly don't know though.
Alright, Elena is entering
Yeah,
Ganon.
that's right.
I feel bad I completely missed all of PG, but
this piece.
considering they are here already, I'm just going to assume that they killed it. Which would not shock me.
Hey.
Just glad you didn't have to completely restart the game. Yeah, for sure. That's the nice thing about the hide and seek minigame. Not having to completely just reset everything.
Well, that wasn't right at all.
Unless I believe you save warp. I can't remember exactly what causes it. But if you just warp back, the kids will just stay the same.
This is hard. This is definitely hard. I think this is right though. And then I can probably just do that, yeah.
And GG's
And
to
GG.
Elena.
Alright, 14.
Third place. And Tanjo has 4 puzzles left. That is not 14.
Okay.
What? I think
Like
he just saw the
Let's
that
do
there's
that.
4 left and just
Wait.
made an assumption.
Yeah, I used to play old school RuneScape. I used to play
Oh
like
my God.
RuneScape.
He used to play old
But
school
I
RuneScape.
was actually talking about this earlier. Like, I did like a like a fishing and wood cutting because I was a free to play.
All of our
Okay,
other runners
that's funny.
done. All
Yeah, I think
eyes
I
are
was
on
talking about it too. I
Tanjo.
didn't realize that there was a sliding puzzle mini game in RuneScape. What the fuck goes in that other corner? This thing? Does that look right? I can't tell because my bunny ears are in the way. Guess that goes there. Oops. And then this piece goes that. Does that go there? No. This needs to go here. Like that. Nice. And then... Ooh. Let's see.
So
I
close. Just that one piece.
Like, I would want to push it like this. but I
Always
guess
just
swap
that
the
one
order
piece.
with these guys. Yo, Elena, welcome on in.
And there we go with the raid.
I will have to be right back. I apologize.
Not a problem. I can hold down
like
the
that.
fort.
Like that. Boom. Nice. Oops.
Do you wish to quit?
Alright, 3 more to go.
We've seen that from like several people at this point. So close to
Almost
done, and
there.
they just like mash start or B to get out. So, do you wish to continue? I'd rather not quit like 20 seconds, like not 20 seconds, like 20 milliseconds before I'm done.
Ego is shattering. Your ego. Rip. Okay, grass. He's got like arms.
The dreaded beetle puzzle.
Oops.
Yeah, I think it happened to every runner at
It was
least
grass,
once.
right? Grass in the corner.
I think it happened to Jar literally twice on the first puzzle.
And then
It's an easy thing to do.
we need some more grass. Was it grass in the corner? Hey, this one's actually impossible. Wait a minute.
Not happy about this
It
puzzle.
must be his leg in the corner, right? So it's got to be like that, actually. Or maybe like this? No. I think it's this. Maybe we gotta get his pants.
Good news
Pull his
about
pants down, you know what I'm saying?
this entire situation for Tanjo is I get the feeling this is probably his first time completing all the
Oh,
slide
the grass
puzzles.
has
So
to
no
be
matter
here.
what happens, he is on PB pace. First row done. Getting it figured out.
That looks right. I guess this goes here then? Yeah. Like that. And then... his chest. And then... I guess this piece, right? True. Where's the 200k? Come on.
We're finally at the point that everyone else kind of had some struggles with. Getting the hands to the right spot and having the
Yeah, I
eyes
think the
not
order of
be
this
so
is
close to his
swapped,
chest.
Right? So I need to unswap it. I feel like I should learn like the pattern here. Just unswap it here. Maybe bring both of these guys here. And then... you know, just randomly do stuff. Yeah, that has to work, right? Okay, same thing. I need this piece to go
Ooh,
first.
he might have something here.
Oops. No, I need this piece to go first.
This is
Hey,
looking like
let's
it's
go.
it. Record-breaking times for Tanjo 3, everyone.
Alright, 2 more.
Only has 2
more.
left and then high roll.
We're almost free. Literally shits at some rupees. Yeah, I know. It's not even like a lot of rupees too. That's the worst part. Like he's not even giving you 100 rupees at the end. Okay, stick in the
Puzzle.
bottom left, lantern in the bottom right.
Taking a little look at the reference, just being sure that everything works out.
Alright, so stick. So this is a stick. And then lantern. But what goes... It's gotta be like his legs, right? Like that. Wait, what am I doing? Like that.
Getting it slowly figured out.
And then lantern maybe?
Sorry about that.
Or maybe it's this.
Not a problem.
Yeah, it's
You missed the beetle puzzle, which surprisingly, he got pretty quick.
That's good.
Yeah. Everyone else had issues with that puzzle, but
Let me bring
got it
this,
relatively fast.
And then I need
Very nice.
lantern.
Yes, yes. Just has 2 more puzzles left.
Wait. Oh, I need. Wait, what goes in the top? Is it this thing? Or is it this cloud?
Yeah. Big issue is that chunk of
so no, yeah.
arm
Which
in
cloud is it
the
up there?
left corner. Just needs to be moved to the right.
Like that? Oh wait, no.
It's always the worst when it's on the opposite side that you need it to be.
For sure. Takes so much longer to get prepared.
Mhm.
I feel like it has to be this cloud. I think I'm back to where I started.
I feel like he's currently under the notion that the left has to be at the open spot when I believe it's the right.
That.
Oh no,
You
never mind.
swap
It looks
these
like
to order. You're fairly good at Tetris.
won't
Nice.
take too long. From
Tetris is
here, it
pretty
should
fun.
be fairly smooth sailing. Yep.
Yep, just has
gotta
to.
Hey,
swap
Yeah,
some
go
things
one
around.
more.
Perfect.
One more.
One more.
I don't even know what the last one's gonna be. Gandorf, probably.
Excuse me. So close
Not
for
a problem.
Tanjo.
It's almost over. He can taste victory. We'll ignore the fact that earlier I said something about this needing
Well,
to
that's not
be, well,
Gandorf.
predicting to be somewhere around
Alright,
an hour
wing.
to an hour 15 at most. We are
Tetris
hoping for,
effect.
we are hoping and
Where
praying
is
for
it?
the sub 2.
I want to play Tetris 99.
Depending on this, how this puzzle goes, we'll see.
I'm sure that we'll get a sub 2.
Yeah.
If we don't, we can all point and laugh. Both with and at him. With for sticking it out, and at because
Wing.
slide puzzles, lol.
And then probably this guy. And then this guy. No. Probably the legs. Oop. I assume this full white one goes in the corner. That sounds legit. That looks okay. Does it?
down, contemplating whether or not he actually has one row
What
down.
the hell goes here? I guess the head.
I believe it's correct.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. If you take a look at the tail, the
Yeah.
underneath of it is white.
Then body?
So I'm like dead certain because the tail's supposed to be
Oh.
down, basically in the
Oh,
opposite of
champ.
where it's at right now. Okay, there we go. That's
Okay.
2 rows down.
I know this blue one goes in the top. What goes underneath it though? Maybe a cloud? I could see that. That
We're
looked
getting
right.
close.
That looks a little weird.
Yeah.
But I guess that's correct. It goes here. Does this go here?
Just needs to swap a
swapped the
little
order
bit
again.
within that right area.
Oh my
There
god.
There
we
we go. Just has Hyrule
shit.
left.
Shit me out some rupees. Wait, this is actually okay rupees.
Mhm.
Damn. Okay.
Relishing in his victory, picking up every single rupee drop.
What happens if you come back in? Oops. Is there like
Sounds
a
like
different
Tanjo
puzzle?
is going to take a look for us
Secret
to see
puzzle?
what happens if you
Or
go
is it
back
just homework?
inside.
Yeah.
I don't think the answer is anything special.
Oh, it just restarts.
Yeah, I think it just
Yeah.
it
Oh my
resets.
god, it ruined all my lights. That's annoying.
Tanjo malding about the lights being off
Alright,
after
let's end this.
getting all 16. Yeah, I suppose that's kind of nice, though. If you were to actually run slide puzzle percent like I
Not
know
a
some people
single
do,
minigame yet. What do you mean?
it's just a reset button on a stick.
What do you mean? Trust me. Check the tapes. Check the tapes. Ooh. Check the tapes. No.
And into Hyrule we
believe you.
go. Probably going to be the first time that we've really been able to focus on a Ganon fight. Because we've just been so enthralled with puzzles.
Alright, not a soup. You know, that's always scary.
I mean, we have our
I also
priorities.
do know that... Oh. We
I
do,
believe-
exactly.
I don't believe
Slide
you,
puzzles
yeah.
are very interesting.
Yes.
I
But
actually asked my lawyer
we-
to make up,
I know that
you know,
Tanjo
to write
is
up a
a
document
avid user
showing all
of
the evidence that I don't
not
believe
double
you.
magic armor whenever he starts getting
Wait.
low,
Oh.
if he has it.
Mhm.
Why did I think there was no barrier there?
Barrier broken.
Weird.
So I do not think we will see a death at Ganondorf. And with that barrier shattered, it is now time to roll all the way to Ganon's Tower. Riveting gameplay. Almost makes you miss the slide puzzles.
Alright. What do I need? Need this? We close the route. I'll need the route no more.
Curiosity. I want to take a look at something. First of 3 Ganons down. Although I know a lot of people wouldn't count that one because it's just you walk up and shoot.
True,
It's basically
you
a
just missed it.
it's
Super
basically
Dude.
a
We spent
cutscene.
like an hour doing the sliding puzzles in Cabana. It was great.
Okay, so
How's it going? Sliding puzzles, best puzzles. They are a brain teaser. I kind of got a system. After, 10 puzzles or
so I decided to take a little bit of a look at times for Tanjo because I'm sure we were all very interested. He entered the slide puzzle area at 36:38 and finished at 1:39:38, meaning a total of 1 hour and 3 minutes spent on slide puzzles.
I wonder what the time is
It was
for
like
the other
second
3.
try every mini game, so
That is a good question.
it is what it is. Except the sliding puzzles, first try of course. We also did a any percent no MSS run, got a PB. But I still died again once, which was pretty cringe. So
G1
got
playing it
stuff to
safe with
work.
some of the didn't want to take any YOLO shots, just wanted to wait for the lineups, which is
True.
consistent and easy and fast still.
You accidentally quit and then you accidentally leave the room. It's like, whoa, my hand. My hand's acting on its own, you know? That could happen. You never know.
Full crypt today.
Yeah, bad hand RNG, exactly.
Not even a single one on his first try. Uter has washed him up, not like this.
No magic. Nice. There's the wrong side.
Wrong side. So not even getting a single today. But we'll have full hearts.
Yo.
So who's the real winner here?
Maybe that was his plan all along.
Exactly. It's not about the times, it's about the hearts that we find along the way. Alright, good first shot. And with the full health that he has got, health is a resource. We'll be using bombs in order to stop PG3 right in his tracks, making for a very consistent, easy, and free PG3. So now it is just the rope climb, followed up by Ganon himself, to which, once again, I do not foresee a death if he remembers that he has magic on him.
Alright. I'm sorry I can get all the way to the top. I believe.
Do you know what time you finished the last puzzle at, Elijah?
Uh-oh. Dang.
That was near the top. Thankfully, had that leaf in order to recover it. But that was, until jumping off, a very solid
Alright,
rope
2
climb
hearts.
dash.
It's like bonus more.
It was a pretty good one, yeah.
Gets the Pog slide. Love to see it.
Alright, cool. Thanks, Elijah.
Nice roll. Nice roll. Gonna have to play it a little safe, because it does not look like a double magic will be being used today.
True.
Yeah, not a problem. GG's to Tanjo 3.
Alright,
Yes.
GG's. Oops.
16 sliding puzzles was all that needed to be said about that seed.
Yes.
Tuba, why?
It was a fun idea.
So you just have a twisted idea of fun, I see.
I mean, have you seen my Plandomizers?
I'm just kidding. Try it. How did you enjoy your slide puzzles?
They were fine.
Wow.
You know, I've done them a few times. I feel like I'm one of the few people out there who have actually like gone out of the way to do them and time myself doing them. So
Slide puzzles are fun. I've enjoyed doing them in the past and watching them, and still do not regret this choice.
once
would
I
like
like
to say-
understood roughly
go
how
for
to
it.
do them. Sorry. Once I understood roughly how to do them, then like it's like, oh hey, this is actually kind of good.
Mhm. I will say, what you call it? I did offer to cut it down to 8. No one said anything. No one took me up on it. No one said yes, please. So I kept it at 16.
Pog.
So this is all on you. I offered to be nice.
Thank you for not. I appreciate it. 'Cause I liked it. Also, shoutouts to not getting the fish game on the first try.
You were not the
I-
only one.
I don't think anyone got it first try, did they?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Elijah might have. I don't remember if he had to do it more than once.
When
Mhm.
at least the first time that I did it, like the sail was still in the way, so like half the time he would like jump up out of like anywhere that I could see him. So like, and then at the same time I was also trying to like see, like I didn't remember how many times I actually had to beat him or like hit him.
Yeah.
So like I was looking afterwards, trying to, or like during the shooting, trying to like find how many times it was, and then like right after I finished, I saw that I needed to hit him one more time, and I was like, "Phew!"
Yeah, I kind of had the same thought process for Elena as well, because Elena did it at flight control, but then also did it at outset. So I wonder if the requirements just didn't get read.
Maybe.
Also, hello, Elijah.
Hello, GG's.
Hello, sir. GG.
GG's.
Oh,
Um,
by the way, how many tries was Sploosh real fast?
I think 4? Maybe 5. It was 4 or 5.
That
It
I think I was like right around the same area.
Yeah, it was enough to where it was like frustrating, but not enough to where I was like too upset by it.
I think on my
Because-
second one, I had one of those where you get the super long squids.
Oh, gotcha. The lengthy boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. The most heartbreaking moment was whenever Elijah was faced with a 1 and 3 for the.
Oh
it
my
was-
god.
shot 23 of 24, finds the 2, and just has to pray, and didn't get the 33%.
I guess I got a little lucky because it was on the edge and not in the middle somewhere, so it wasn't like a 25% chance. But
Yeah,
I guess since it was wrong, it didn't matter. Although, and then like it was 2 tries later, I got it. I hit the little one, and it was all the way around, but I still had 4 shots left. So I was like, oh great, it's impossible for me to lose. Awesome.
Phew.
Yeah.
And that was nice.
Yeah, I love those moments. I had something kind of similar to that on one that I actually won. It wasn't the 2-1. I actually I had the 3-1, and what was it? I found the first one. And I think I had 4 shots left.
Mhm.
So I hit I happened to hit the next side, and it was also on the side.
Mhm.
So then I had like 3 shots left, and there were only 2 more things I needed to hit, and only 2 directions I could go.
Mhm.
So I was good on that. But like if that second shot had been the one to the side, then it would have been in some trouble.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think all in all, I can't complain too much. I don't know. I'd never done the boating course minigame before in like my life.
Yeah.
Until
I think I'd done it like maybe once.
and I didn't decide to do the fun race until last night through some coercion. And so I spent like an hour, and I found like I swear to God, I had like a route, like a 60 rupee route through the boating courses. Like these are the easiest ones, and I did it like a bunch of times, and I was like ready to go, right? You know, I was like, all right, and I did it like 10 times in a row without hitting a single barrel, and I hit like 4 barrels today, and it was so depressing.
Yeah.
No.
It was like a minute time loss, just like swimming back to the boat. It was
Real
actually
sad,
really
man.
sad.
Yeah. I think Jarhead was the only one that finished the boating course minigame with more than 3 minutes remaining. A lot of people had some struggles.
Yeah. I
Same
actually
with,
also got 80 rupees. I don't know why, but I did.
I
did the
I knew
same.
I only needed 60.
I did when I was practicing it, because first I didn't even know how it like worked. So I did it like 4 or 5 times just to see how the course was, and once I actually got a little used to it, my average was between like 310 and 315, I think. And I think this one was like 210, and it was like, or 215 or something.
Bad, man.
And I also went through all the slide puzzles last night too, just to kind of get an idea of what they look like. And yeah,
I
that
mean,
was
it worked
interesting.
out.
Yeah,
Got you a fat second place.
yeah. I see. I didn't get tripped up as much as Tanjo did, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seemed like he was having some trouble with them.
Yeah, but high roll was good. I got double crip,
Yeah.
so that was fun. Other than that, oh, and then like the one when I brought the first pig to the guy and he like didn't give you the dialogue, I was like, and then I tried to pick the pig up and it ran away and ran off the cliff into the ocean. And I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Yep. Kancho had a very similar situation where he went up to grab the pig by Tingle's jail cell,
Mhm.
but didn't know to sneak up on it, and so it just ran off the cliff by the pirate ship.
Oh, jeez.
That's rough. That's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
And then forgetting to finish the hide and seek was embarrassing. Like
I
was
didn't
so
even notice.
I was so frustrated with that one pig that when I finally got all the pigs, I'm just like, I'm leaving, and then I left. And then like
I'm out of here. You suck.
Yeah. Like, fuck this place. I went, and that was when I did the Fishman minigame after Windfall.
Yep.
And then I went to boating course, and then I was like, fuck. So then I went back to Windfall, and I was like, if I would have had to do all of hide and seek again, I'd have been like really upset.
Livid.
But somehow you can sail away from the island, and as long as it doesn't go to nighttime and you don't save and quit, the it remembers where you were. So
Mhm.
because I only had to catch the one kid.
I remember there was a seed last spoiler log tournament that I specifically routed that interaction in.
Yeah, I
Because
remember
there was-
that.
Yeah, because there was something good behind the entrance of Windfall or Wind Temple. So I got door cancel, and I think with the Iron Boots, just walked in with door cancel. Either that or a Wind Waker buffered in. I can't remember which. Then after that, there was something on kids, but I think it was a Picto box that was in there, or something
okay.
that would have helped for Windfall. So the second I got back to Windfall, I had already started the kids, and I just started from Ivan.
Mm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool interaction that could actually have implication in spoiler log.
I remember doing an all Sandy spoiler log once where I did I didn't want to do blind door cancels to other islands, and I was doing 3, so I just started hide and seek 3 times and kept getting door cancel and doing it to turn the lights back on, and then just leaving Windfall, and that was kind of hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's all of my questions out of the way. I don't know if you have any more, Melon.
No, I think we about covered it.
All right
Also-
then. Yes.
Oh, I was just gonna say, also going 6 for 6 on the Fishman minigame was pretty pog. So that was my last.
You were the
one.
only one. You were the only one. Everyone else had to do it twice.
Dang. I hit it 6 times. I was like, I only have to hit it 6 times, right? And then I just fired the last 4 arrows into the water.
Dude, I didn't know offhand how many times I had to shoot it. So I was trying to shoot it while also trying to find the thing that said how many times you had to shoot it. And my sail was in the way, so half the time he was jumping behind the sail and I couldn't see him. So then by the time that round finished, I had 5, and then I saw that I needed to do 6. I was like, fuck.
Ah.
Please, no Johns.
Oh well.
Alrighty
At least
then.
my slide puzzle game is good. Sorry, you get this.
All good. So I'll dream of slide puzzles tonight. I'm pretty sure.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Also, I suck at slide puzzles. Just saying. With me, it would have taken even longer. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you, Tua, for this mess. I want to give a warm shout out to both Melon and Tua for doing the commentary, and to our 4 racers, to Jarhead, to Elijah, to Elena, and to Tanjo. And for you all for sticking with us through this tile madness with very, 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 very non-repetitive audio effects, sound effects. Anyways, no, it was really fun. Something else for a change, and we're going to be back with more stuff next week. If you want to watch more The Wind Waker Randomizer, remember that the spoiler log tournament for SG Life is going into brackets now. Most of the stuff will be on Speed Gaming. Sometimes maybe we'll have some stuff on CSR. And that's it for now. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.
GG's.
GG's.